What's up? Yeah, it's me. Were you expecting someone else? I hope not. I mean, maybe you accidentally clicked on this video, which in that case, maybe you were expecting someone else. Maybe my video on your homepage or something was like listed directly underneath a Mr. Beast video, and you meant to click on Mr. Beast, you know, his really pretty face, and then you accidentally clicked on my pretty face, and you're like, wait, this isn't Mr. Beast. Why isn't somebody screaming at me right now with animated subtitles, and they're telling me about how I have to watch to the end or else I'm gonna miss the crazy reveal or the crazy explosion or crazy someone winning a lot of money. Why is that not happening right now? You might be thinking that, and if you are, I want to encourage you. Hey man, you don't need to watch those videos, okay? I mean, they're it's like it's a neurological torture. Like they're designed, they're edited in a way to like put you in a hypnotic trance. So just like, you don't need to watch those super attention grabby things. Just chill out, man. Just take a minute, okay? Take a minute for yourself. Maybe, you know what? Honestly, turn me off. Turn this video off. Put your phone down and just like be without your phone for like an hour. And any anxiousness that you might have or any sense of impending doom, the collapse of society, you know, that you might be feeling, those kind of weird underlying I guess feelings that like everything's on the verge of collapse. I think those are like directly correlated to how much time you spend on the internet. When you don't spend a lot of time on the internet, everything feels fine. But when you're constantly reading all this negativity and constant I guess like stimulation, it just makes you anxious, dude. Which I recognize sounds hypocritical because right now I'm feeding into it by like putting my own stuff out there. But hey, don't hate the play, I hate the game. Am I right? We're at the gym. We're going in there. We're gonna hit some chest today. It's been a couple days since I filmed. Just wasn't really in the mood. Just kind of wanted to play Pokemon, which is completely fine. I recommend it. If you've never played Pokemon, or maybe you haven't played Pokemon since you were 8 years old and you think it's for kids, you think it's lame, I encourage you. Try it out. It's a great time. What was I going to say? 184.6 pounds this morning. Not technically a low weigh-in. A few days ago, I weighed in at 183.6, which is, honestly, it's a little lower than I would like because I dropped like 6 pounds in like 2 weeks, which tells me maybe I need to go a little less crazy on the diet. Maybe I'm just too good. I'm too dialed in to counteract that. The last couple days over the weekend, today is Monday. The last couple days over the weekend, I went a little over my allotment of 1,800 calories for the day. And yeah, something that I'm toying with the idea of right now is, you know, crumble cookies. You're familiar with them. If you're not, get on board. Crumble cookies are delicious. It's objective truth. You can't debate that with me. However, they're not very diet friendly because each one is about yay big, about this a little bit smaller than my head, and they're about 800 calories. Because of that, can't really eat them. However, they also make little mini versions of their cookies, which are traditionally only available to get, if you were to cater crumble cookies for some sort of event, and you have to buy like 100 of these little doodads. But I've always said, like, if I could just buy the little ones instead of the regular size ones, I would probably go here a lot more often because the little ones are a lot more manageable. And recently, I believe they introduced a new kind of campaign where they're having what they're calling Miniature Mondays, where you can go on Mondays only and you can buy the little ones a la carte. And with today being Monday, that sounds like a great time. But depending how this chest workout goes, and then my little sauna sesh after the fact, we'll call it in the moment and see if that actually happens. Something also that I'm noticing is my phone is about 300 degrees right now in my hand, which is kind of concerning, but hello. Additionally, sorry, I had to wait for that guy. He got in his car to leave. I got a haircut, or I cut my own hair. I didn't get a haircut. I gave myself a haircut. It's really short, a little shorter than I would like. So let's just say we'll be wearing a hat for an extended amount of time in these videos. Truthfully, today I don't really feel I don't feel like I'm on one. I kind of feel like I'm off one. I feel like I'm having a little bit of I'm in a dip. Like, you know, life is ups and downs. I feel like I'm in a little bit of a decline today. I mean, we're talking minimal. We're talking percentage points, but definitely not one of my higher days. Just didn't really have. There's a caterpillar. Don't panic, but there is a caterpillar right now. Don't panic. Well, that was awesome. Okay, never mind. I take everything back. Now I'm fired up. You know what they say? If you're ever having a bad day, just find a nearest caterpillar and say what's up. Works every time. Well, wasn't there like a children's book about a caterpillar? I remember reading that. Stop! Rawr, 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 rawr. I don't want to go. I don't want to work out. I don't want to exercise. I don't want to have to exert energy. I just want to sleep. Just want to sleep and play Pokemon all day. Maybe eat the occasional something yummy. All right, I'm done pouting. Let's get it. What's up? We're on the treadmill, hating life, and I got something I gotta get off my chest. Talked about it before. I gotta reiterate it again. Birkenstocks, sandals, any kind of slipper type shoe in the gym, absolute no for me. If I catch you wearing that, I don't know what scenario I would be catching you personally, because I don't think anybody that watches these videos goes to my gym, which is probably a good thing, probably for the best. But let's say maybe I go to Alpha Land or something, or somewhere. It doesn't really matter where, but let's just say I found you and you were wearing. I found you. Let's say you're wearing Crocs, or actually Crocs are a little more acceptable, but they're borderline. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I just find them so cringe, which I know is ironic coming from me, because I am kind of the cringe god, and I recognize that. But you know, there's something actually really empowering about accepting that you're cringe, because it's like, yeah, you think I don't, like, I recognize that when I'm filming, like right now, like, you don't understand. I'm holding up like a selfie cam bit right now with the flash on a treadmill in a public place. Granted, there's nobody in this room right now, but if somebody were to walk in these doors to this room and they saw me doing this, I would think I was the cringest person in the world. See, I don't even know what I'm talking about again. I don't remember. Oh, but you know something funny happened the other day? I was getting in the sauna at this gym here. I was about to get in the sauna, and then these other, like, two kind of younger guys walked in there to also get in the sauna, and they were like, "What's up, dude?" I'm like, "You getting in the sauna?" They're like, "Yeah." And then one of them was like, "Are you Parker?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Dude, I follow you on Instagram." I was like, "Oh my god." It was so funny, so cool. I was like, "Really? Oh, thanks, man." And he's like, "Yeah, you came up on my thing a few weeks ago, and I recognized the gym." I was like, "Hey, my god, this guy goes to my gym." So I started following you. I was like, "Oh." And then, so then we went in the sauna together. There was also another guy there, but he probably, or I don't think he followed me, but one of them did. And then we both, all three of us, went in the sauna, and we, like, you know, chatted for a little bit. And then we, you know, a little bit of kissing and whatnot. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't tell you if that happened. I don't kiss and tell. Oh man. Saw that new Zendaya tennis movie, Challengers. It was okay. It was a little bit of a letdown based on the trailer. It wasn't exactly the movie I was expecting it to be from the trailer, but I still thought it was a good time. Oh, sick. I'm supposed to go in the sauna now, but I don't really want to go in. All right, well, I guess the guides want me to go in the sauna because there's nobody in here. So let's just see what the temperature is. I'm gonna try to bring my phone in here without it overheating instantly. 250 degrees Fahrenheit. We gotta close the door. I can't leave it open like that. That's not good. Sauna transition in 3, 2, 1. Looks great. You know, truthfully, now that I've got them, now I'm ashamed of myself. But they are smaller than I thought they were. We got the classic sugar, just regular old pink sugar cookie, blueberry muffin, and then a churro one. I want to try this blueberry muffin one first. They're pretty small. I mean, they're the size of like an egg, like a big old, like a really big egg yolk. That is pretty good. Blueberry muffin for sure. And I am going to track these. Like, I'm going to make these work into my macros for today. Whether that means only having protein powder the rest of the day, so be it. But I needed this. Churro time. Whoa now. That is delicious. Wow. Very cinnamony. Frosting is delicious. That's really good. That frosting is really good. And now, for the main event. Shoot, I probably should have got a thumbnail, huh? The pink sugar cookie. These go absolutely nuts. So I need a palate cleanser real quick. Something I just thought about while I was driving here is I passed by, or I got stuck behind a school bus dropping some kids off from school. And let's just say this road that I was driving on, I would not consider it a very good neighborhood or located in a nice neighborhood. And so the houses there, not necessarily desirable houses, like not something you would aspire to have. So I see this kid get dropped off at this house and I'm like, wow, that must be an interesting like place to live. And then I had me thinking, everyone else on that bus can see where you live, which I guess could potentially lead to like a little bit of bullying, I suppose, which is something that, I mean, it definitely is a thing, but it just occurred to me that that's never been something I thought about, because when I used to ride the bus to school, like, you know, just classic good old American suburbs, I mean, it was never really even a thought that I had, but it just made me think about that's a bummer to be that kid. Didn't want to get all deep, didn't want to get all depressing with you, but yummy cookie, yummy. Well, I'm feeling a lot of emotions right now. The main emotion I'm feeling is guilt, shame, a little bit of embarrassment, but also fear, because the fact that those are so small, so like poppable, like I could kill probably another 6 of those easily. Now that I know that that's at my disposal, that's a problem. That is a true problem, which is why I'm officially deeming this as my last crumble cookie until I reach my goal weight. I am. When I reach my goal weight of 170 pounds, which we're still about 14 pounds away from, then I will have a crumble cookie. But until then, this was it. That was it. Okay? All right. You know, somebody asked me, they were like, Parker, why are you cutting? Like, you don't, like, are you like doing a bodybuilding show? And I laughed at their face. I get, ha ha ha. No, of course not doing a bodybuilding show was my immediate response. I was like, I would never do that. Like, that's not me. I'm not as vain as to want to go up on stage and have a bunch of people look at me naked. I'm pretty egotistical, but not that. No, I'm kidding. The only reason I've never like wanted to do it is just like, it just seems like a lot of work, to be honest. But then I saw that Alpha Land, Summer Shredding, you know, that whole thing, they have their own bodybuilding show here in Houston, and they also just added an entire new division for men. I forget exactly what it's called, but it's like it's a beginner division. It's below men's physique, where men's physique is when they're like super lean and they wear the board shorts. They don't even have to train legs essentially because they have shorts to cover them. They introduced a new division below that, which is like the beginner total novice. It's drug tested. Everyone competing is natural, and it really seemed like a division built for my kind of guy, or my kind of archetype. And I was like seriously considering like maybe doing it. I mean, it's in July, so like I have a lot of time, but then I was like, it's $250. I don't know. That sounds scary. And then having to like learn how to pose and stuff, and oh my God, overwhelming. I'm not saying yes or no to it. I'm just kind of like, it was just a thought I had. I don't know how long this video is going to be, probably a little bit shorter. That was delicious. Very expensive, but delicious. $7 for those 3 little doodads. Not worth, probably. I don't know how many calories they were. I'm going to figure that out somehow. I think each one's probably like 150 or something. So, yeah, we are down bad early. We are starting today in the red. A lot of fat in those suckers. Okay, so that's it. Bing, boom, boom, boom. See you in the next one.